Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie. For those of you who don't know me, I know a lot of you guys personally, but let's get started. So I only have a half an hour and I want to make sure that I covered everything that I told you guys that I would. So if you could drop me a little heart in the comments, I would appreciate it. I just kind of want to make sure that people can hear me and that it's, that the broadcast is coming through okay. I am going to watch the comments for a second or two, but I'm not going to watch them for too long, only because I tend to get distracted by it. And so if you do have questions, put them in the comments, and then I'm going to check them at the end. So I can go through all my list first, and then at the end I'll answer any questions that you guys have live, okay? Remember, if you ask me questions live, you're going to go into a drawing for a prize that I am going to raffle off tomorrow, and I'll do that right here in this event too. Okay, so let's get started. Just a little bit about me. My name is Stephanie, and I actually currently reside in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I've lived actually in California. I lived there a long time ago. It seems like a lifetime ago. I am married. We are married for 8 years now. And we have a little girl named Julia. She just started first grade today. And what else? She's 6. What else? I'm trying to think. I've been a coach for 3 years. And basically, I was a full-time corporate person who was working like 40 plus hours a week. Close to 60 most of the time, and it was pretty tiresome. So I was, my daughter was 3 years old, and I just remember feeling like, oh my God, I cannot do this anymore. It didn't help that, my job was not the most pleasant anymore, but basically, this opportunity was presented to me. I had already started, working on my health and fitness because I got invited to it, and loved the products, loved the programs. And so when it was presented to me that there was this business opportunity too, I took it. And it has been the best decision that I've ever made. And, here I am. And I never thought that I would be a stay-at-home, work-at-home mom, whatever you want to call it. But I basically started my coaching business when I was working still full-time in my corporate career. And I just did it, in the mornings and in the evenings a little bit, maybe like 2 hours a day at most. It never interfered with, my daughter or anything like that, my husband. I did it, in the early mornings and on the commute into work, and I did it after everybody went to bed at night. So yeah, I had to make some sacrifices, but it was worthwhile. So, and then basically because my job had kind of taken a turn for the worse, my husband and I decided that we worked things out, and we were able to have me stay at home full time. And it was going to be on a temporary basis until my daughter went back to school. So I had like a year and a half, and I didn't even think that I was going to necessarily work this coaching business full time. But once I was home with her, I saw an opportunity to kind of take it to the next level. I'd already built the foundation for my business by doing those like part-time hours, just a couple hours a day. And so I saw it as an opportunity that maybe I could extend the time that I was home with her. And that's what I did. And now I've extended it. I've actually doubled that time because now she's starting into first grade, and here I am still home. And there's no plans for me to go back anytime soon. And my goal is never. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. Let me tell you, let's start with what I do as a coach, because I want to jump right into the questions that I laid out in the event for you guys. So what do I do? Number one, I use the products that Beachbody has. They are amazing products. We have fitness, we have nutrition, we have, supplements, we have the best workouts in the world. if you've heard of P90X, if you've heard of 21 Day Fix, if you've heard of T25, Insanity, all of those programs, those are all Beachbody. And I have access to those, as do my customers, and I align my customers or my prospects with those programs, and I support them on that journey. But I use them first, because if I am not using something and I can't, speak to the validity of it, then how am I going to encourage somebody else to do that? So I use the products. I drink Shakeology every single day. I drink, the pre-workouts, the post-workouts. Now, that's not to say that as a coach that you have to use everything. You use what's best for you. And but you use the products, and then you share about them. So I share about the products and the programs and how they've changed my life, because they truly have, as has the whole coaching side of things. I share about that on social media. Genuinely, sincerely share how it's impacted my life. And I invite people to join me. So for instance, if I notice that someone is engaging with me and they are, liking some of my posts, then I'm going to make an assumption that maybe they're interested in what I'm doing. And I will invite them to come along with me. Again, it's totally sincere. It's totally genuine. I just want to pay this gift forward. That's what it comes down to. So I use the products, and then I invite people along with me to change their life too. And it's not really about the products. I mean, the products are amazing, but it's really what happens to you on the inside when you use them. When you start working out every day, or 4 days a week like I am now, when you start fueling your body with amazing nutrition and clean food, and these wonderful supplements that we have that are filled with superfoods and are completely all natural. It's not just stuff that you can go to your the local GNC and get. These are really special products. When you start using them and you start following the nutrition plans that the experts put together, you truly start to feel different. You start to feel so much better. So those are the first couple of things that I do. And I also just work on myself. And I kind of alluded to this. I work on myself and continually improving. Beachbody is a big, big proponent of personal development, and really not just, changing on the outside, but changing from the inside out. And so I'm constantly, reading or listening to books. I prefer to listen because I have a hard time sitting down and actually reading a physical book. But, I'm listening to Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis right now. Excellent book. I am also listening to, what's the other one I'm listening to? I listen to a daily devotional. It's called Savor by Shauna Niequist, or however you say her name. I'm listening to a book by Mel Robbins right now called Kick. I won't say the other word just in case there's kids or work around. But the point is, and I listen to podcasts. There's so much training that you can plug into with Beachbody, and there's just constant personal development. And I have become a completely better version of myself because of all of this. Not just the physical piece of it, again, but the mental transformation. We can always be better people. And I just feel like ever since I started, not just, again, making myself a priority as far as from a health and fitness perspective, but also plugging into this business and being surrounded by the community of women and men too, but mostly women. It's a women-driven business. Being surrounded by that support has completely changed me. I am so much more confident in myself. I am, so much bolder, and, I'm not afraid to speak my mind, and I was before. I'm happier with myself. I'm overall just a happier, more positive person. I used to be kind of negative. And I don't think that I ever would have admitted that, but I was. And now I'm just so much more positive. I have a positive outlook on life, and I always focus on, the good in people and things. I'm a believer, I'm a dreamer, and that wasn't me before. So anyway, all right, so that's kind of what I do in a nutshell. I run challenge groups and accountability groups virtually to support the people that join me. So once someone joins you as a coach, and when I say join, that means that they're purchasing a package from you, and for their health and fitness and their nutrition. And once they do that, then you are their coach forever. Until they tell you they no longer want to be your coach anymore, or they no longer want you to be their coach anymore, you're supporting them. So it's not like this, hey, buy something off me and then you're gone. No, they're buying something off of you, and then you're supporting them throughout the course of their journey. So I run these virtual accountability groups that we post motivational things every day. We post recipes. But I also provide that one-on-one support, and that's what you would do as a coach too. And I would help get you to that point, because we have trainings that you plug into when you join our team. So that's how we would go through all the details of that once you joined. But there's an app that Beachbody provides to us that you can run your groups on. It's really, really nice. But some people choose to run them on Facebook too. So it really just depends on the preference. And then again, that one-on-one support. So if I see that someone isn't logging their workouts, or isn't logging their Shakeologies, or they've just seemed to have dropped off, I'm going to follow up with that person and check in with them and say, hey, what's going on? Can I help with anything? I've noticed that you seem to be falling off track. Are you just not posting? Or is there something going on? Can I help you with anything? So that's kind of our role as a coach, is that we help hold people accountable. And that's what makes such a big difference in people staying on track for a lifetime, because this is about lifestyle change, not quick fixes. Yes, we have products that offer some quick wins, like a 3-day refresh where you detox your body for a couple of days. Yes, we have things like that, but they're still all completely, natural and healthy and good for you. And it's just a way to kind of kickstart things. So that's just as one example. But overall, this is about lifestyle changes. And I know for me, I am proud to be a part of something that offers that, instead of, some of the other things that are out there. And I'm not going to badmouth any other companies or anything like that, because there's a lot of things out there. But I firmly believe that what we do as coaches and the products and the programs that we have access to are phenomenal, and they're a cut above everything else that's out there, because it's real. It's offering real solutions, and you do have to work hard for it. So it's not about necessarily making sacrifices, but it's about putting in the work and being committed and dedicated to it. And as your coach, or as you as a coach, you just help people along the way. Okay, so how much time does it take? Honestly, it takes as much time as you want it to. Like I said, when I first started out and I was working full time still, I was maybe coaching, 1 to 2 hours a day. Nothing significant. It all depends on what your goals are with this business. If you want to take it, to where you want to leave your full-time job, or, you want to be a 7-figure earner, the possibilities are truly endless. If you want to take it that far, then obviously you're going to have to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to, and they're short-term sacrifices for long-term gains, but it really all depends on what you want to do with it. So if you just want to have a little bit of side income, and you just want to, make a little bit of extra money to go get those pedicures or manicures, or buy some clothes, or maybe have money for the kids' activities, or whatever the case may be, or just to feel like you're contributing in some way. Like if you're a stay-at-home mom, like I ended up being, and I was like, oh wait, I have some more opportunity here that I can contribute and extend my time home. It really all depends on what you want, but the more you want, the more you're going to have to work, obviously. But you can start, in as little as an hour a day, maybe 2 hours a day. If you are home and you have more time and you want to build a bigger business, then you can put in more time. Right now, being a stay-at-home, work-at-home mom, I put in, and this is and I consider myself a full-time coach at this point, I probably work a total of 4 hours a day ish. And that's full-time. And that's compared to when I was, 12-hour days in the office. Okay. Not in the office, but with commute time too. So just to kind of give some comparison. Would you make a good coach? Absolutely. If you're on this call listening to me right now, then you would make a good coach. Honestly, I want people on my team that are, positive people, that have, a desire to not only improve themselves, but help others improve too. And just become, again, better versions of themselves, because I firmly believe that we all have more in us, and we all have an ability to improve and, do more with our life. Why should we, settle for anything less than what we're capable of? So if you're positive and you feel like you really you have a heart and a desire to help others, then you would make a good coach. It doesn't require any special training. Beachbody does all of that for us. They have nutrition and fitness experts that put the programs together for us. And the meal plans and the nutrition plans. They provide our customer service. They do all of our shipping for us. They do all of that. We just have to just support people, use the products and support people. Now, with that said, what does it cost? The cost is so minimal. The cost to get started is really just the cost to invest in yourself first. So you're basically, when you sign up, you're purchasing whatever products are going to support you to get you started. So usually people start with the challenge pack, and what a challenge pack does is I have a little loop-de-loop here. It waives your enrollment fee of $40. So if you did just purchase anything just a basic product, then you would pay $40 for your business kit and your website and those, that customer service and the shipping that they do. But most people start with a challenge pack. Your challenge pack includes all of the Beachbody workouts. So it's $10,000 worth of content between your workouts and your nutrition plans. And it includes your first month of Shakeology, because Shakeology is really key to I believe being a successful coach, because that's our top product. It's the best shake that's out there. It's a nutritional shake. It's not a protein shake you again get at the store. It's really, really special. So you basically invest in your workouts and your Shakeology, and if you want to buy other supplements too, I use all the performance supplements, then you can do that as well, but you don't have to. And that usually runs between $160 and $180. You get the workouts for an entire year, and there's literally close to 1,000 workouts on demand, and you can stream them from anywhere. And so that's what you pay to get started. And then your ongoing cost is your Shakeology, because you would continue with that, which you would get a 25% discount on. You get a 25% discount on everything. And you pay a monthly admin fee of around, it's $15.95 plus tax. So that monthly admin fee as a coach is what keeps your website up and running. It's what, any customers that order from you and their products ship out. Beachbody takes care of that. So you're paying that admin fee for them to take care of those kinds of things for you, basically. And then just your monthly shake. There we go. So that's what it costs to sign up. Okay. And then how do I make money? Okay. So you make money. I kind of, talked about it a little bit already, but the first way that you can make money is just retail. So if you are talking with someone and they can use your help and they're ready to get started, then you're going to figure out the best product and program option for them. We typically sell those in the form of what I just mentioned, challenge packs, the workouts, and the and Shakeology are the most common. We also have a new nutrition program for people who aren't ready for exercise, because that can be intimidating for a lot of people. It's called the To Be Mindset, and you guys have probably heard me talking about it, but it's very nutrition focused. And it's a program that was written by or designed by a registered nutritionist and dietitian. And that's an option too. And that also comes with Shakeology. You can add the workouts on top of it as well for a really great price. That program is actually on sale this month, $20 off too. So this is a great time to get started, not just for yourself if that's a program that you would want to do, but also for any of your potential customers. You could get them that deal right away. So you make money when anyone purchases off you. You make a 25% commission. And then there are other ways to make money if you're interested in more of the long-term substantial income, which is when you grow a team. So when you grow a team, which, like, I am a coach, if you were to sign up as a coach, you would become part of my team. And then you could grow your team too. The same way if you signed coaches. There is such a thing as just being a discount coach too. So anybody who just really loves the products but isn't interested in the coaching side of things, in the business side of it, can just sign up as a discount coach too. They're technically part of your team because they're a coach. There's no differentiation between someone who just wants the discount and someone who actually wants to work the business. So as you build a team, there are bonuses that you can capitalize on. And really it's just a matter of you helping your coaches to build and grow as well. And you get rewarded for that. You don't get a cut of anything that your coaches make. It's not a pyramid scheme. So I know that that's, sometimes a concern of people, but there's nothing illegal about what we're doing as far as that goes. As far as anything goes, I guess I should clarify that. But basically, Beachbody sets aside a percentage of revenue that the company makes, and that percentage gets broken up into bonuses depending on the rank that you are. So if you are an Emerald rank, you just get team cycle bonuses, and you can earn up to $250 a week just on that. That's plus your retail. And then there's Diamond rank, which is what I am now, and you can earn up to $1,000 a week on top of your retail with the team cycle bonus there. Then as you get into the Star Diamond ranks, then you start to earn quarterly bonuses and matching bonuses. And I can't go into all the details on that, but just suffice it to say that there is a ton of earning opportunity. My upline, my coach, is a six-figure earner and has been for several years now. She's slated to be a seven-figure earner in this upcoming year. And her upline, her coach, is the currently number one or top ranked coach for 4 years in a row. She's a seven-figure earner. Again, it depends on your goals. Just kind of putting it out there what's possible. You could totally just do this as a side biz and just, make a couple $100s a week too. It all depends on what you want. There's no pressure from your team or from you. There's not going to be any pressure from me I'm not going to say this is what your goals should be. You're going to tell me what your goals are, and then I'm going to help you get there. Okay. So speaking of that, Training. Training is as soon as you join, you are. We start New Coach University. Usually the first Monday of the month. It kind of varies, but basically almost as soon as you join, you're going to go into a training, and it is super supportive. It's super engaging. You're going to learn a ton of information, and I'm going to mentor you along the way. So you're going to have all the tools and all the resources that you need to launch your business, basically. You're going to be told exactly what to do. Exactly what to do. If you do what what we as your mentors tell you to do or suggest that you do, then you're going to have a successful launch and you're going to create a successful business. But we give you all the tools and the resources, as does Beachbody. Beachbody offers a ton of trainings, and you just plug into what you want to plug into, what you feel is going to work best for your business. Okay, so let me check time here. Oh, I can't check time. Can anybody tell me what time it is? Let's see. I just don't want to go over. Okay. We talked about training, being on a team. I mean, the team is just super supportive, and it's just a great community to be a part of. Like, honestly, I have a whole new circle of friends that I have met through this whole opportunity. And I feel like I know people, and then I meet them in person. I'm like, wait, I actually have never met you in person before, but I feel like I know them so well because we talk online all the time, and we do live videos and trainings and things like that, and we have calls. We have Monday night team calls where we all like get together, and it's just like everybody's just so close. And probably 75% of us have never actually met in person. So it's kind of crazy. And they help keep you positive about all of this. And, because there's going to be hard days. It's not an easy business to run. And I just want to clarify that. Like, this does take work. But if you stay consistent and positive, like, amazing things can happen. And just having that community of support behind you makes all the difference, because those are the people that, if I'm having a bad day and, I just can't, get myself together, like, one of them pops up in our group or in our team page or something, and they're like, hey, give you like a boost of something, like, it just turns your whole day around, and it makes you realize, like, okay, I can do this. Like, there's just, I can't really describe it necessarily, but that's kind of how it works. And then the perks are, you can earn free trips. You can earn free prizes every month just for doing your job. Like, I actually forgot to go get the mail. There's a box out there that I won a hat, a Team Beachbody hat, this past month for just doing my job. So not only do I get paid, but I actually earn prizes for it too. I've gotten backpacks. I've gotten tanks. I've gotten webinars with authors like Rachel Hollis, the author of Girl Wash Your Face. That was a couple of months ago, just for doing my job and helping people get started and supporting them on their health and fitness journey. So I cannot tell what time it is. So I probably should have brought something out here. But does anybody have any questions? Went off again. Or no, 10 minutes. Oh, that's my 10-minute warning. Okay, so it is top of the hour. Or no. Yeah, top of the hour. It must be 1 o'clock. Does anybody have any questions that I can answer live? I went through and I didn't see anything. Anybody? I'll just stay on for a second. Okay. Well, I am going to save this video, and, obviously if you guys have questions, you can pop them in the comments still, or you can send me a private message, whatever you want, but I'm happy to answer anything. I think that I covered everything, but if I didn't, again, ask me to clarify. I'm happy to. Okay. I always get nervous doing these live videos, so I probably was all over the place for a little while. But anyway, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I am going to save this video. I'm going to YouTube it. So if anybody wants to watch the replay on YouTube, I'll have that for you. I'm happy to send it to you. All right. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.